Alright, hello again everyone, welcome to my stream. We are now on part 31 of Final Fantasy VI Advance. When we last left off, we went cactuar hunting and failed at the auction house a little while, so now we are on our way to Figaro Castle, which as we last left off was in the desert south of Kolingen. We actually haven't been there since we got our airship back. Let's just park here. Alright, not much has changed in the castle, but there was actually something we could have gotten previously that I forgot to get. If you go all the way back up to the merchant, we want to get Edgar in the front of the party. If you go over to the merchant over here who sold you tools, he has a new tool for sale, the Debilitator. What this does is it randomly assigns an elemental weakness to an enemy, or randomly assigns to an enemy an elemental weakness it already doesn't have. This overwrites its current weaknesses. So it's both useful and not useful. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, you kind of want to use it on those really hard enemies, just so that you can deal damage to them more effectively, but you also kind of don't want to use it because you don't want to waste the turns on it. Take it as you want. Take it or leave it as you decide on it. I like it because giving certain enemies elemental weaknesses can be randomly helpful. Like, suddenly Terra was originally dealing, I don't know, 4,000 damage with her Faragas. Now she's maxing damage. Seems pretty good. But anyway, so we want to talk to the old man and go to Figaro, or go back to Figaro, and you'll see why in just a moment. And you want to stop. Now we can't go any further. We can go into the engine room, but we can't actually leave to go into the castle because we're still underwater. But if you remember, when Figaro Castle was docked, or was under the sea, we could go through the Cave of Figaro. Now we have this, the Cave Under the Sea. There's some decently powerful enemies here. Nothing you shouldn't be able to already handle with what you have in your party. Oh, well, except for the fact that they, all have auto-reflect on. I did not realize that. Alright, let's see here. How close is Sabin to? Alright, Sabin's pretty close to learning his next, or to leveling up, so we'll keep Valley Garmanda on him for a little bit longer, just so he can get the bonus for the level up, because +2 magic means stronger blitzes, means more broken Sabin. And I'm sure we all like Sabin being as broke as possible. Let's see here. Yeah, we don't do any healing right now. Alright, so this place is just pretty much one gigantic maze. Now, we want to keep you with the Valiant Knife on, otherwise there's no reason to have you at critical health. There are multiple paths through this place. They all lead to the same location. But there are a large number of treasures down here. Oh, this is bad. Okay, let's see here. Let's get Locke some new magic that he doesn't already have. Okay, now one thing to be aware of while you are in the cave, or while you are in this cave, is there are a number of monster in the boxes in this area, including two very important ones that we will encounter in a little bit. Stupid auto reflectors. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh well. Alright, Terra's got Ultima. Okay, so let's get her a new Esper. He's one fight away from leveling up, so we're not going to move it just yet. So here, let's show how broken we can be. Remember, Terra is currently under stat reduction from the cursed shield. And remember, she had another Ultima queued up. Oh, I should probably wait. No, we want to keep Locke poisoned. Okay, now let's unpoison him since poison does not kill, or since poison can kill in mid-battle. And here's one of those monsters in a box I was talking to you about. Oh crap, I did not want to fight this guy yet. Alright, so meet the Master Tonberry. You remember the Tonberries that we encountered before? Well, now this is their... Yeah, we are just going to beat the crap out of it, because otherwise it will kill us. Now I'm probably going... Yeah, I realize that I just made it look like a joke there, but no, the Master Tonberry is highly lethal. It has the ability to barrier change. It has a swarm of very, very nasty attacks. I was just really lucky in the fact that I had very broken characters and spells available. By the way, so notice dead end? Not really. Well, that's annoying. Now the problem with Ultima is, like I said, it costs a lot of MP to cast, so you can't really spam it like crazy. Let's see. So Sabin just gained his level, so now we can get him started on another Esper. Sure, let's get him on Alexander. Oh yeah, there was there were two paths there. Like I said, this is just a winding, twisting pathway. Yes, I know, overkill. I don't care. These little guys with their auto-reflect are annoying. Alright, so we want to go down there, but first let's go over here and get some more treasure. Alright, so now let's go down the staircase. Save point. There's probably something important here. So let's actually heal up. Yes, this means no longer having a lock at critical health, but that's fine. And we want to go up. Welcome to the ancient castle. Sudden flashback to the War of the Magi. Alright, so we can actually go into that Great Hall. Alright, so let's go into the Great Hall of the castle and see what happened to Odin. Well, first we have to go through all the insane amount of random encounters. Oh, well, that's awkward. Now, when a character is frozen, it is just like the stop status effect, except that you have to hit them with a fire spell to thaw them out and unfreeze them, essentially. And there is Odin. Now, you don't actually need to fight him. No, he comes along peacefully. Now, the thing about it is, there's actually a way, right after getting Odin, Odin has a very, very useful level up. He increases your speed by 1. He is the only Esper in the original Final Fantasy VI to do so. The other Esper that does it is the Cactuar Esper, which is why we needed to kill those 10 Cactuars in the desert. And it does speed +2. So if you're in the original Final Fantasy VI, you'll probably want to hold on to Odin for a little while so you can get some character speed up using him. Which is useful because higher speed means they hit, your characters attack more often, their ATP bar increases, you deal more damage overall. But Raiden, the upgraded form of Odin, has basically the most broken spell in the game. You thought that you thought Ultima was broken? No. You'll see broken in just a little bit. Because we will be upgrading Odin into Raiden. Or Raiden. However you want to pronounce it. Because there's also a dragon right down where we need to go and get Odin upgraded. But first, let's go up into here. And you see that chest? There's a way to get that chest. You have to come in from the bottom, which is outside the castle. Let's see here. Nope, lock's done with Leviathan, so let's get him started on Ultima, actually. This scene will only appear if Terra is in your party. The diary is always there, but you'll only get the little scene with Terra if she's in your party. Or the only love between a human and Esper moment. Let's see here. There we go. I don't remember where the hint for that is. I think it was in that other door outside of the castle. But basically, 5 steps down from the Queen's throne room takes you to the or we'll open the secret basement where we can upgrade Odin. And there's the staircase. And the dragon's down here too, so be prepared. You'll want to go ahead and heal everybody up. Alright, we should be good. There he is. And this is the blue dragon, the water dragon. And of course, being made of water, it is weak to thunder. Or, like everything, it is weak to Ultima. I'm probably wasting an incredible amount of MP here, because I'm sure just basic Thundara should also deal at or close to full damage. And it goes down. Not even a full round of turns. And we're past the halfway mark with the dragons. Now this is a one-time upgrade. There is no going back. Once you switch Odin to Raiden, that's it. You can't get Odin anymore. This does not lock you out of the Meteor spell, however, because there is another Esper that teaches Meteor, and we'll be getting him later on. But Raiden gives Quick. The most broken spell in the game, because it stalls time and gives you 2 actions. So, we're teaching it to Terra, because what's better than 1 or than 2 Ultimas? 4 Ultimas in a single turn. Of course, doing it will completely drain her MP in like 2 rounds. But, you know, I mean... Well, here, let's put it this way. You can do this sequence of turns. You cast Ultima and Quick as your first action, and then you get to cast 4 Ultimas for your next 4. So, 5 Ultimas in a single round? Not at all broken. No, absolutely not. Alright, Sabin is done with Alexander, so let's get him on... sure. In case you're wondering, the Midgar Swarmer Magicite is actually supposed to be Midgar Zolom, as in the same name of the boss that you fight in Final Fantasy VII, outside of the Cave of Midgar. This is another important monster in a box, and we want to kill this thing. You want to be careful, though, because it is pretty darn strong. Or at least it would be if we didn't have completely broken spells and relics already. Of course, it did survive a double Ultima, but let's see if it can survive 4. Nope. Couldn't even survive a second Bum Rush, or Phantom Rush. Now, the reason why we wanted to kill this thing is because it gives us another special relic. The... where is it? The Master Scroll. Basically, what the Master Scroll does, well, here, I'll put it on lock so you can see for yourself. Because lock's really never going to be stealing again. At least not for a good while. Where are you? Yes, what the Master Scroll does is it replaces the fight command with X-Fight. I think it's X-Fight. Oh, no, well, it still says attack. But basically, the character will attack with each weapon in their hand 4 times at random targets. Now, what this means... Now, the targets are selected at random, so from all enemies, so you can't pick and choose. The weapons that it is attacking with are at half power, with the exception of the Valiant Knight and the Ultima weapon sword. So if you happen to have those equipped to lock, well, I mean, he just basically turns into a murder machine. Of course, we don't really get to see the advantage of it because, kind of killing everybody along the way. Well, here, now you'll get to see it. Now, as you notice, he's not doing as much damage, but he is... Oh, look, the instant kill effect of his weapon just procced. Alright, so we are done in the ancient castle, so let's go ahead and get to the save station, and to the save point, and we will go ahead and split off this video. So yes, we can officially say Weee is broken. Alright, so now that I've dropped off the save, I'm going to go ahead and split off the video. I'll be back in a few minutes with the final part for the night. See you in a little bit.